The point of a butterfly is a butterfly shows change from a caterpillar, from a larva to a caterpillar to the cocoon that the caterpillar creates to become this butterfly, this beautiful creation.
The challenges it has to go through, the pain it suffers to get its cocoon, everything about it makes it the butterfly. And that's kind of what our channel's focusing on, is positivity, first of all, loving yourself, second of all, and then change, becoming better.
And becoming better through whether we give you tips and tricks that we found that work for us, or that you guys say, hey, try this out, and we'll try it out on the video. Hello and welcome, butterflies. Hola y bienvenidos, mariposas.
Oi. 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 I don't remember how you say it. Hold on.
You had this
Bem-vindo! Oi! Bem-vindo, borboletas! Yeah. We're still working on it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's our first video. We don't know how we want to say hello to you.
We have a script. So
we'll go ahead and start by 5 things about us.
My name is Crystal Green. I have lived in this same town my entire life, except for when I served my mission in Utah.
I'm Ashley. I'm 26. I have lived here also my whole life. You have no idea how many takes that took. We may do a blooper reel, maybe.
Probably not. Okay. So, for our first video, we kind of want to do a get to know you type thing. This introduction video is to kind of get our nerves out of the way, kind of give you a brief overview, brief summary, if you will, of who we are as people. So leave a question that you want to know about us down in the comments below. You can message us on Facebook or Instagram and Twitter. All of those links are in the description below. And possibly if I decide in editing that I want them on the screen, they'll be somewhere here. We're just going to point maybe in this area. So we're going to just go through and kind of do a 20 question thing and get to know you. We want to do how we try things, adulting made easy, different life hacks that we found or that we've been taught, or that you guys, like I said, like, don't mind the background sound. That's our cat playing
with a doll he stole from me.
That is a wonderful story for another time. But back to this, it's just basically Ashley wants to do some cooking things.
We both like to sing, and I've picked up guitar. I'm not good at it, but that's something else I want to improve. So there's going to be times that we're going to come in and we're just going to start a video off by singing something that we've practiced.
We are both members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We both served missions. I served mine in Salt Lake City, Utah.
I was originally called to Porto Alegre Norte, Brazil.
That's Porto Alegre North.
For the English speakers.
In Brazil.
Yeah. So I went to California temporarily while I was waiting for my visa. I spent a total of 9 months stateside, and then I went 9 months in Brazil. And there's going to be a lot of times that we'll take hold please moments or standby moments where we tell a story about our mission because it's something that happened that reminded us of it.
It was a big part of our lives.
Very open about our beliefs, but we will not tolerate Bible thumping and any of the political jargon or bashing on our channel. We will do the 2-strike rule. You get one warning. We will private message you. We will take down your comment in that same private message. And if it happens again, you're banned. That's just how we feel about it. We're very stern. We want everyone to feel comfortable in our videos.
And it's not to say that we have one certain political view or the other. It's we have our own views. And just like other things in our lives, we want to keep that private because this forum is not the place for it.
Even then, we respect your views. Also, we don't want y'all to feel that because we're making videos, you have to believe the same way that we do. It's not okay. That's not how we even believe.
Yeah.
Be prepared for the stories because it was a big part of our lives. And if you have questions, our messenger on Facebook is always open. If we're awake, which is almost always, then we'll be able to respond to you.
Hashtag never sleep. Yeah.
So that's all we're going to talk about on religion. Okay. So our favorite word and why.
My favorite word would have to be mariposa. Because it is a cool word for butterfly in Spanish.
Tell
And I
them
just
what it is
think
in
it's
Portuguese. You learned it tonight.
borboleta.
No, it's B-O-R. It's
Borbo-
B-O-R. Yeah, borboleta.
Borboleta.
No, don't speak it out your nose.
Borboleta. My
She's
favorite.
butchering Portuguese.
You're welcome. Also, speaking of languages, we're gonna try and do where it translated into Spanish and in Portuguese
At the bottom of the screen.
at the bottom of the screen, just to kind of help all of you guys out.
And there may be an episode where I translate our whole script and we legit read it in a script. Well, I won't have to. She will. In either Spanish or Portuguese.
I promise you, it will sound terrible.
In fact, there may be times that I teach you a couple words in sign language. I
She
also
also
speak
does
sign
sign
language. So if you're like, hey, I want to know how to say this in sign language, or what's my sign language word of the day? Anyway, so I will post a video if that's what y'all want of a word of the day. I actually taught sign language classes for free. So I have all kinds of lessons. If that's something y'all are interested in, that's something I can do separately.
First word is butterfly. Speaking of sign language, I will probably add English subtitles at the bottom for those who are hearing impaired, because I know that is a big thing in the deaf community, to where just adding the subtitles makes a whole world of difference for
So
those videos. Not everyone understands English, so that's why we're also going to do the Spanish and Portuguese language translations.
So if you never see our faces because of all the words, it's okay. It's fine.
I'll figure it out. We'll make it happen.
My favorite word, when I was in the missionary training center, I was learning Portuguese, and somehow the word frog came up. It's 2 letters in Portuguese. It's R and an A with a squiggle, pronounced a huh. That is my favorite word just because of the sound, uh-huh. So, there will probably
Party
be
foul,
some...
party me.
Dang it. Pick it up before the cat gets it.
I did.
And shirts, I find it really... I didn't notice this until now. I just wanted to wear my Central Perk shirt, but now I find it very good that twinning, we're wearing the same type of shirt. So,
How you doing?
anyway.
We're going to try and keep our videos to about 10 or so minutes. Sometimes they'll go longer, sometimes shorter. But about 10 minutes is what we've decided is a
Acceptable.
good length for the videos.
Meet our kit.
This is our kit. We stole that word from Brandon Ferris. Do not try
Please
and
don't
kill
sue us, Brandon.
We love you, Brandon, if he ever watches our videos. This
You're
is
our inspiration.
This is our cat, Sherlock. We got him back in August from the local pet store. He's about 7 months old, and he's just my baby. He has his own Instagram because I'm going to be one of those cat owners. I'll also link that in the description below. We're going to try and post every day type thing for him because, you know, I'm going to be one of those cat owners. And we're just like we're going to try and post every day on our other social medias and do the YouTube once a week. So we have jobs that Ashley and I are barely home around each other, and when we are, it's going to be to eat and go to bed, watch some TV, and we're going to keep our jobs vague because we have respect for our employers, and we don't want them to have to feel like we have to censor anything. And this is going to be a family friendly channel, so there's really not much to censor.
Yeah, no language, please. But on a quick topic of what she said, we're hardly ever home. There was one day that we were home together, and I was trying really hard not to be rude because I hadn't seen my sister in almost a week. And I came into the kitchen and I was cutting up my snack because I eat cucumbers and tomatoes like they're candy. Anyway, I was cutting up my snack and I was like, so do you want to watch TV or can I go to my room and be alone? She's like, okay, good night.
Goodbye.
So you're going to hear a lot of stories of her chasing me away. One in particular, I was telling her about my day, and she walked to her bedroom, so I followed, and she yelled at me to leave her bedroom, to stop following her.
Pause. Pops texted.
Aww.
Okay, so like Ashley said, my birthday is today, or it's gonna be in at least 44 minutes.
Try 48 math, please.
38 minutes.
Oh, I
excuse
can't
me.
do the math, and I'm correcting you on mathing.
38 minutes. And I love otters. That's another thing about me. I think they're just the best. He's texting me, happy birthday. And he's,
I'll let you know if they can see it.
and he sent me some gifs
Yep.
of otters dancing. And I think it's the most hilarious thing ever. It's just awesome. But anyways, our current hobbies, things that we like to do. Why don't you go first?
I'm so glad you asked. I am obsessed with the guitar. I actually like electric guitar a lot more than acoustic. I'm currently got my eye on some acoustic electric guitars. I will probably have one sometime next year. That's the goal. That's the goal. It's a nice goal to have.
I have a very eclectic taste, which is
What's eclectic?
what does eclectic mean?
As an adjective, it means deriving ideas, style, or taste from a broad and diverse range of sources. Do you want to hear the next one?
No, we're good.
So that's what eclectic means. I like a bunch of different things, and I like reading, and I love a bunch of other things that make me me, and that'll be in our own individual videos, I think. That could be.
We're awkward, and we plan to use it to our advantage.
Advantage is not a word. So that's us. We also wanted to create events on our Facebook page for when we post. That way you know when it's coming and you know what's going on with that, because our schedules are going to be a little bit hairy. So that's all we have for you guys today. And from a larva to a butterfly,
No matter your journey.
keep growing, keep changing.
And love yourself. We'll work on it. I like that.
We'll work on it.
I like that.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I need more juice. I didn't mean you actually hold.